Greetings, YouTube. Welcome back to the channel. I am very thankful for good information, which sounds like an obvious thing for any human being to say, but especially when it comes to content creators and YouTubers. And I say that because when we got this Negasonic Teenage Warhead deep dive, which for the sake of copyright, I don't ever play music or audio from YouTube, and I also don't like playing video clips. I just don't think it is a smart, safe, or even ethical thing to do. Now, you can take photos, you can take screenshots that are silent, and so what I'm going to do in the first part of this video is just talk about why this champion, after especially watching the Twitch live stream on Friday, completely blew up my entire rank up strategy for the next month. I feel like after watching the Kabam Jax hyped up and ultimately Karate Mike delivered, and I encourage everybody watching this who hasn't seen this video to go to it on YouTube, and if you don't want to search for it, just click on that link in the in-game inbox that came up with this announcement. But this is like a deep, deep dive. And when you look at something like this, Negasonic inflicts the following passives: Incinerates, which almost no champion is Incinerate immune; Incinerate Vulnerability, which is like its own version of a relic automatically applied to her. And then the last 2 seconds that the parry mastery is active, it also inflicts a stun passive for 2 seconds. So, not only is this, to me, worth it by itself, but when you see the actual gameplay against the worst defenders, and yes, we're talking about the worst skill defenders. Now, I wouldn't put Punisher in that category until you get to his awakened ability, but like Nick Fury. Each time the opponent lands a critical hit, including through block, 1.5 seconds is removed from the cooldown, while fighting tech champions, precognition begins on cooldown. So, again, very fascinating. But ultimately, why is this champion going to break battlegrounds in terms of the haves and the have-nots? Well, Korg is very nice to fight against, and this is certainly a Korg counter. But it's champions like Killmonger that I use Domino for primarily, but a lot of times my Domino is banned. So then I am left thinking, okay, I guess if I fight Korg, I'll use, if I have to do it like Dust, or maybe I'll use Bishop. But Negasonic Teenage Warhead would be that counter. And that counter, of course, is not just for Korg and Killmonger. It is ultimately this. This image is worth 1,000 words, because this image is the bullseye counter everybody has been waiting for. And I'm kind of surprised that they created her this fast, because it appears to be such a good bullseye counter that she makes him like Magic was when Blade came out. Almost a joke. And so if you have Negasonic Teenage Warhead and she's not banned, and this is where it gets a little tricky, because let's say you don't ban Bullseye in Battlegrounds because you think, oh, I've got Negasonic Teenage Warhead. If he pops up, I'll take the chance and I'll bring her out, but then they ban her. And suddenly you don't have the option and you didn't ban Bullseye. That's where this kind of gets a little bit tricky and reminds me of what Kabam wants us to be reminded of, which is like a deck of cards. So, I have just, by the sake of a combination of luck and strategy, held on to 2 items in my inventory that I am very thankful to have held on to. Besides 43 mutant 6 stones, aw yeah, rank 3 to rank 4 6-star rank up gem, and a rank 4 to rank 5 6-star rank up gem. And I had these from a previous event. I believe I had these from Act 8 Exploration, in fact. So both of these will be reserved for Negasonic Teenage Warhead, and I'm going to put every 6 stone I have into her, including the 50 new 6-star 6 stones that I get this week into her as well. And so all in all, that's going to be my strategy. Now, that's not to say that the other new champion in May won't be worth ranking up, buying, and pursuing, but I don't know if I will be attacking that rank up with the same effort and flair as I will be the Negasonic. So my entire rank up strategy has now changed. I'm saving those items for her, and I'm so thankful to be somebody who can promote this, but at the same time I feel guilty because I'm doing this knowing that for $100 as a Valiant player I can get the 6-star automatically, take her to rank 5, have her be at least close to half of max sig, be fully max sig by the end of the month, and do what I can to use her. But so many players still aren't Valiant or can't afford the $100, and I have to understand every time I make a video like this that I'm privileged. And a lot of people don't have the privilege that I do, and that means that I should be thankful and certainly not take it for granted. So thank you to everybody who continues to support the channel, to be able to do videos like this that directly turn into future rank ups. It means a lot to me, just as every one of you watching this means a lot to me. Thanks for watching.